There's something about the ladder when you grab the ladder to come back up. Why did I go down there? I'm thinking about the other thing where you grab the ladder and it's resetting the piranha, and I don't know why, because sometimes it doesn't, but sometimes it does. Controller has a down problem, the other one has an A button problem. Gotta get our diamond glitch out of the way too. This is the one part I didn't practice. Why would I practice this? I don't think we have enough evidence to say. It seems like you have to get it first, and then you can fix it, and then it goes away, but... I don't recall what happened on Apollo's stream, because he did get the diamond glitch, but I don't remember if he had it before that, like if he got it twice in one stream, or if it was just the once. The fix is a game changer for runs. Ba-da-da-dee-da-doo. I also didn't practice the elevator part, but that's okay. I don't usually practice that either. We just YOLO everything. None of that was good enough, but we'll keep going. Oh, okay. I wasn't going for those, but I got them. All right. When the underballs is your backup. Oh, and then I shot. You go underballs. I should jump there. I actually haven't really thought about that, but. Oh, I didn't look at my life counter there. I should have looked at my life counter. I have a feeling that you don't get the, well, I don't know, that's not true, because I've powered off before and got it right away. So who knows? I was thinking like you can't get it until you get deeper into the game, but maybe that's not true. It's all just theories. Down button is so weird on this. No, but you can check when I die on the elevator, though. Right before it. Because I wouldn't need to look if I didn't reset, because it would say game over. Nice. Alright, thanks for checking. I hadn't realized Apollo went 7 hours yesterday. That may be the longest Pitfall session of all time. We're all just chasing Whitman, just like the good old days. Been satisfying. Thank you. I need it. Give me more of it. It's not going in the wall. Not going in. I need more. Harry, you gotta go down the ladder, pal. Mikey? I forgot. I've been doing the stutter. I do the stutter about 25% of the time. I'm so pressing down. It is crazy. Gotta be very precise with my downs. Oh, I've been getting it every time until that one. Where do you stutter? Do you just stutter like right away? I don't think I've seen it. It's a Pelkite? Early jump, land on the edge, and stutter there. Okay, so stutter on the other side. How early do I jump here? I did it. He didn't turn red though. He tries it again at the very first try.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I mean, that's the only spider that you have to jump over. So now you don't have to jump over any of them the wrong way. Oh, I guess you still have the one, huh? Oh, the scorpion turns red. Okay, I'll have to look for that. Or the scorpion turns into Harry. I'll look for that this time. I could tell I wasn't close enough. Hey, what's up, 9 Spaces? Dude, 9 Spaces, I spent so much time messing around with the piranha. I messed it up. And it just made me more confused. Like, with the tasks, it's like no big deal. Like, it's really obvious. It just works every time. But in practice, there's something else going on. I don't know, maybe the screen is scrolled slightly different depending on what preceded it. I mean, that's probably the case. But it's like, I'm definitely doing it right, and I think I'm getting it, but then I'm losing it when I climb back up the ladder. I'm losing it, and I don't know why. I mean, I'm like, and the more I like really try, like I'm just like, I'm holding up way in advance. holding up and left, getting off. Never get it. But I was getting it like all the time the other night. So I just don't know. I don't know. It doesn't make sense. I went from getting it every time to like never getting it at all. And I was like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. Yo, what's up, Runer? Revets. I'm doing my jump too big. I can't get the spider. Well, yeah, I mean, that's the problem, is it's not like that big of a strat. So I don't know that anyone's going to bother figuring it out. Because it's like, does it really matter? And the wall is not forgiving today. Wow. Nice job, Mikey. I just want to finish a run with the crit warp in it. I've yet to do that. I mean, I guess I have, but I've yet to do that with a reasonable wall. Yeah, it was like a half-second time save. Although, I don't know, like, it could be more than a half-second, depending how... I can't remember, if you have to wait for it, do you lose time? You must lose time or else you would do it. Is it save a half second versus lose a half second? I can't remember. It really doesn't seem like it would lose very much time. I think it doesn't push you quite as far up as the eel does, but it's like, you know, it seems like lately, like, a lot of us are not getting the eel, the drop on the eel, and we're having to jump anyway, so like there's some time right there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Plus, if you were, you know, if you stuttered too long on the waiting on the scorpion on the ladder, kind of messed that up. There's just way more things that could go wrong. So, like, I am probably going to do it anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure at this point, I'm just going to die to the piranha, even if it's not the good position. I'm just going to do it. Oops. I mean, I tried to make the point in the Discord, but like, yeah, all these inputs do affect things, but they don't affect it that we know. They don't affect it positively or negatively. They just affect it. It's like there's RNG in Contra, right? And that's also input dependent. But Contra runners don't mash random buttons to mess with the RNG. They just accept the fact that it's going to be what it is. So I don't think there's any point in like adding a bunch of inputs or things like that. Like, it would just all be superstition. I am curious what else is to come. What else will people find? Looking at the maps and stuff, there could be something there. I mean, the big thing would be if you could die in one place and like respawn in another, like an inaccessible place or something. It just seems really unlikely you're gonna find a better death than Eel. It comes at like the perfect time in the run when you had the life to burn, and it pushes you way far up that more than you could ever ask for. That's why I was looking at that piranha too, because just like if there's ways to die in that area and get to that same spot, that would be super cool. It's like dying, having to climb all the way up that ladder, jump over, like that's kind of a pain in the butt. To get to the eel is kind of a pain in the butt. So that's why I like the piranha. Or if there's a way to make that jump. If you could make that jump over the piranha, then you could die anywhere else. Then you had all sorts of options at that point. I mean, you'd probably still die at the eel, but you could die at the eel so much faster. I just want to see if that helps. Nope. I tried it. That is a good point, Mikey. Maybe there's a way to overflow. What's in the RAM value immediately preceding your spawn position, or your room? Could you overflow it into that bite? I'm not sure what you would do with that, because you still, like, you need all these items. Like, I guess going from the key to Quick Claw, I think there's another medicine in the map, so you don't have to get that specific medicine, but it's right by Quick Claw. But if you could go from the key and warp to somewhere near Quick Claw and the medicine, that would be pretty good. Or if you could, I kind of already know you can kind of get to the key first. You could do key first and do everything. No, because then you have to have the diamond to save Rhonda, right? So that's kind of the equalizer. I don't know how that would work. What's up, Pio? I thought you said you're going to play it this week. Nice, that means you're almost done then. Fun fact, when I was messing around with stuff today, I found out that Quick Claw is not a sprite. It's a part of the background. Which I suppose makes sense. The cage is a sprite. That's a good question. It'd be pretty easy to check Night Spaces. Just turn on the name table, namespace table, and you can see it. Well, you need the key to get to remove the cage. I mean, maybe you could remove the cage some other way, but you'd have to look at the programming to understand that. I would imagine that Rhonda is a background. That would be my best guess. I would assume the game doesn't care that you have the key or not, but that would be a really big assumption. I suppose that would also be relatively easy to check if you knew the memory address. You could just turn it off. See if you still win. Dude, I'm getting nowhere. You can't, Io. You need the key to get the cage. You need Quick Claw. That is a requirement. Why do you think, if we didn't need the key, why are we getting it? Not for fun. What's up, Charles Barkley? I'm not getting the key for fun. It's not fun at all. No, I'm not actually. It's been really bad so far. I think my best wall so far is a 55, which is not going to cut it. And that's been the best. Otherwise, I really haven't gotten in hardly at all. I mean, you have to ask yourself, would the programmers have added the key as an inventory check at the end of the game to prevent you from having some glitch through the ground there, to prevent you from being able to skip sequence break, getting Quick Claw somehow? I would say pretty unlikely that they would do that, but I could also see them just like, what are the inventory items we need? And they would just put that on the list. It's like, oh yeah, you need the key, put that on there too. So good programming would say they shouldn't have the key on the list as a check. This game is not well programmed though, so if it's not well programmed, that makes me think that the key would be on the list. Although really good programming would put it on the list just to prevent you from finding some way around it. We need some kind of RBA, like Ocarina of Time. He just wanted to give me a kiss. Where you can trick the game that you have the diamond even though you don't. Now, how is this? That wasn't even a good wall. How is this a 501 possibility? Oh, I had the diamond glitch. Or the... No one told me. Well, you're good to get this out of the way. I always get the diamond glitch. So you get the... Okay, so that should be a 1-up. That should clear it. You're turning around? When you say good balls, you mean the two right balls? The right balls? The Wright brothers, we were calling them? And you're getting the right balls, huh? But it's after the first ladder grab, so are you losing Moai spawn then? You're not. I'll try it right now. So, after the first ladder grab, are you doing a high jump? Is it a full jump? Do a full jump and do a little shimmy in the air. Didn't work. But you are right, that shouldn't break the spawn. Of course, then I did lose it. I lost it. I don't know. You'd have to provide some video evidence for this one, Mikey. I'd want to study it. The right balls would be the absolute dream. Which balls did you get in that, though? God, man, they just won't even let me. You got the normal ones, yeah. Huh. There's all sorts of reasons that I wouldn't have spawned there. That's something I would have to practice a lot and see what happens. All right, I'll have to double check in there. I definitely did get them once when I was messing around. Which, whatever we do right now, we never get, we see a bunch of different patterns, but we never see that pattern. When I was messing around doing kind of more unusual things, I did get it once, but only once. It's very rare. So it doesn't have to be console. We can look at the... I mean, if you got it, you got it. Although if you're saying that you've only just now repeated it on console, then maybe it would be better to see it on console. Those balls are so weird. I feel like there's a lot going on with them. It's like a ghost. It's like Ghost Harry. How the heck did Crit get 3 sub-5 walls in half an hour? He's got to ship me that console. Oh, there we go. It heard me crying. Still the best. This is like 459 at best, I would say. I was like, I want to cut it really close. Which I guess I don't need. No, I think I did need to do that. I'm really not that interested in that wall. TBH. Took it in case the Moai was going to play along. Oh, should I post in the Discord that I'm doing runs? I probably did make that channel for a reason. Kind of stinks when 3 of the top 4 runners are all doing offline runs. Three of the top 4. Is that what speedrunning is about? Huh? Having a fun hobby that you could do at your own pace and leisure? Or is it about doing it online for free entertainment for others? I ask you. I guess this should say 3 of the top 5 because Crit has the 457 now. Although if I'm going to say that, then I could include KLM and then say 4 out of the top 6. Yeah, KLM got his 501 offline. Don't praise him too much. He climbed back up a ladder 3 times. 3 times! 3 times! He loves that ladder. I don't know if you heard me, Apollo, but your 7-hour session yesterday, I would contend is the longest Super Pitfall session of all time. I would contend that. Listen, for the sake of this game and the community, the face of Super Pitfall needs a sub 5. It'll bring in the notoriety, the viewers. You know, it's like when Tiger Woods plays the Masters. He's not going to win. Everybody knows he's not going to win, but they watch. You were tired though, Apollo. I could tell. You went a long time before you got tired though. It's really obvious when Apollo gets tired. It's kind of funny. Gotta jump earlier than that, I guess. Yep, I mean, when you get it, it'll be, you just sit down and it takes 20 minutes and you got it. It'll be like, it'll just be nothing. Yeah. Controller, man. I need to have both control. I need the D-pad of one controller and the A button of the other controller. Yeah, I saw Red Harry. I saw him. Barely. Come on. This game is so mean, man. Hey, what's up, Dan? Good luck. What are the odds that's going to be, Oh, whoa. Why is that going to clip and not the wall? Dan's next project will be Super Pitfall related. It's going to be a special Super Pitfall comic. Think of all the fun Easter eggs you could add in. Yeah, we could sponsor it. We couldn't afford you. I've seen that special eraser you have. We couldn't even afford that. The materials alone. Doesn't even use it. I mean, look at that. Rude. And if you do that little short hop with a stutter, you almost have the iframes to walk through that spider. How fun would that be? You jump over the rock. Huh, I've never had that happen. What happens to me is I land on the rock and then I walk off the side of it and I fall into the ground. And then I can't make the jump. And then I can't make that jump there. I fall into that like all the time. That like clipped weird, so I wasn't close to the wall. I should be shooting that snake though. Like Lynx was talking about. We got the points to spare. Couldn't even see. Clipping through everything except the wall. Oh, I forgot to shoot at the snake. I said I was going to. Anything to add some fun into the first 45 seconds of this run? I clipped twice, but I didn't have the pixel. What a scam, dude. Jump too far. Oh, I missed. He lives. Dude, it did it again. Just... Now it lets me in. I should keep going and make sure that the timing glitch isn't there. We'll do that next time. Bum, 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 bum. Still feels just as laggy even without the spider there the whole time. Got him. It's all because I don't have, I'm not tapping A on controller 2. I think I've got the zapper plugged into controller 2. Maybe that would make a difference. How did that? Yeah, you're behind on the Discord, Hio. The A button on player 2 influences the RNG. In the same way that as if it were a player 1 input. So when we do 2-player runs of Pitfall, just keep that in mind. You could be tapping A, influencing RNG. It does feel faster if that snake is dead, to be honest. It would be easy to frame count. There's your clip if someone wants to see if that actually saves time to do or not. He does seem to speed up when that snake is dead. I gotta be honest. I think Lynx might be onto something. If the Moai despawns, it still won't be enough. No timing glitch. Fast, fast, slow, slow, slow. See that ladder? You just get off it and go. No coming back from that. We'll pretend it didn't happen. Everyone pretend. Oh, that's going to be that actually, that ladder is going to be a problem too with this controller. I'm going to have to be really careful there. Yep. Saved. Oh, I tried to go fast. Wasn't a very good time anyway. Man, remember when the shuffle with the spear guy was like monumental? A huge finding. That was only a couple months ago. It's the MCA shuffle, but it's too embarrassing for me to call it that. It's cool that everybody else calls it that, but even though I said it was called that. It feels weird if I say it. I forgot to shoot the snake. Oh, that's true, Dan. What would it be though? And in the game, it's like a 1 frame stutter while climbing a ladder. So it's not exactly like breakdancing or anything. Well, because the second snake might make it more likely to get the clips. Second snake, I could believe it's I can believe it. At the same time, like, you know, it is a crapshoot. So maybe not having it there is like speeding up everything on the screen so you're getting the clip faster. I know that that's confirmation bias. Well, anything, like you could get it no matter what, right? So if you got it immediately, no matter what happened, then yeah, you should shoot it. Cause like, well, I guess it doesn't matter which one you shoot then, but if that snake is creating any kind of lag, then at least it's like it's making it go faster, right? So you're cycling through it quicker. But then if the clipping is independent of that, then maybe it doesn't matter, and you're just it's just a placebo. It really doesn't feel like there's that much speed difference there. I will time it though. All right, we can work with this. If the Moai despawns, we can really work with it, but... You jerk, man. You'd almost rather it just didn't despawn when it does that. Let the record show this when I shot at the snake and missed. Did I jump off of that slow? I felt like I jumped slowly there. Like a neutral jump almost. I don't know, that fireball was right in my face though. He shot a different snake, but yes. I was anticipating, and I don't know, man. I'm Apolloing. I'm Apolloing. I didn't need to press anything on the D-pad. I don't know why I did. I didn't need to do it. The job was done. I was turned around. All I had to do was shoot. And for some reason when I was shooting, I went to shoot, I also pressed the D-pad. I don't know why I did it. Wasted all that unlagging by landing down. Because sometimes you get like no lag right there and it makes you miss your pixel. I mean, that's a 52 wall. Sigh, sigh, sigh. All right. Let's take a break on that. I'm going to measure the snake shot. I'm going to measure it. Let's see, can I do... Best way to do this. It can't be done. All right. Let's pull up current VOD. And then I'm going to frame count it. I'm going to see. I don't know the best way to frame count this. Okay, so there's the shot. So if I was going to frame count this, I would count from... Where would I even start the count from? That is a good question. I'll start from when I hit the ground. Yeah, that seems good. I'll start from when I hit the ground before the snake. Because we need something kind of like... Because that's a pretty consistent spot. So the first frame... Where I'm standing. Okay, I'll set the start frame there. And then I'll do... This is where it's going to be hard. Like, where do I... do it here, because my jump is going to be different. Well, we'll just make it arbitrary. I'll open up another instance and just figure out a place that looks consistent. Okay, so I missed the snake just a few seconds prior, so I'll go back a few minutes. Okay, so here's where I'm landing. Okay. And then I'll go forward. I feel like you should really do it. We'll just see if I jump from a similar spot. I do not. Ah, whatever. Let's just go to where I land, and then we'll just measure from there. .9, 294 frames. .05. It might save a 1/10 of a second. I jumped in a different spot. It didn't last time. I'm in. I'm even gonna tell Lynx that I'm in. How impossible is it to press A for 1 frame? Well, in this game, it doesn't do anything. It feels like it doesn't take your inputs on 1 frame. But can a person press A for 1 frame? Yes, they do it all the time in Mario Brothers. Can I do it? I'm not so sure about that. Yeah, for like local recordings and stuff, I used to always use a specific software, but subwest.com is so easy, and then you don't have to download anything, and you can just link whatever your video is, local or online, and use the tools on there. It makes it really nice. Plus, West's a real nice guy. No, I don't think you're gonna find a Moai strat in 9 spaces. Like, well, I shouldn't say that. I think if you were to find a Moai strat, it would be something more. It wouldn't be the despawn that we see. Although it would be interesting to find out. Like, I would love to know what is going on in the code that makes the Moai despawn. Like, why does it think it's done? Why does it do that? But I would think it'd be more likely that it would be like, you know, like right as it's spawning in, you're like turn around to despawn it. Like it'd be something totally different about getting it to not spawn. Like to just not show up at all. I don't know if this is probably not useful, but in the 2-player, like this game supports 2 players for some reason. This is not the type of game you would play 2 players with, but it does support 2 players. And in the 2-player game, only the first person to see the Moai experiences the Moai. When the other player goes, it won't be there. So it does despawn for the other player. So generally what happens is player 1 gets the Moai and player 2 does not. Unless something funky happens. There's like a little bit of a different routing there because oh, that actually makes me think. Apollo. You do have an extra life to spend on the 2-player one. Player 2 has an extra life. So player 2 could die to the piranha and the eel, even though they do have iframes. I don't know if there's a better spot. They could die to the piranha. Could die to the eel and the chicken. Could die to the piranha and the chicken. I mean, it doesn't really matter because, you know, you're so dependent on wall timing and that, but, you know, second here, second there, it's something. All I know is I'm acing the speedrun of touch the wall speedrun. Really good at that. Keep forgetting to shoot the snake. I gotta shoot the snake. Here's another option. I feel like I tried this, but I'm not sure. Maybe I did try this. But in the Moai hallway, clip into the floor, and then the Moai will go over your head. I feel like I tried jumping around there and like I couldn't get, maybe because there's no other enemies there or something, I couldn't get Harry to fall into the floor there. So I'm pretty sure I've tried that before. Oh, the second Moai would be much more likely to work, yeah. Although I've never fallen into the floor there, but I'm also never jumping. Still, I think if, I mean, depending where you'd have, I mean, I guess it would have to be kind of like perfect placement where you land. If you landed right in front of him and he went over your head and you popped out, then you could die somewhere else. Like, that might save some time. But probably not. What's up, Soda? Hey, hey. How much sunlight are you getting right now, Zoda? Oh, he's lucky. He's lucky. No, that's not losing, that's expanding your mind. Assuming you're reading the Super Pitfall Discord. Other Discords, yes. Other Discords are brain rot. And not the Super Pitfall Discord. It's full of mind-expanding information. 6 hours of sun. Yoof! Isn't that crazy? People like have always like, you know, even before modern conveniences, people lived like that. Well, that's a lot more than 6 hours, isn't it? What's up, Rufford? Oh, is this not the Super Pitfall Discord? It's also crazy. Like I watched like some video that was kind of like about like when did humans discover land? Like when did they discover all the different places in the world? And is like the whole like the hook was like what was the last place that we discovered? But it kind of went through the history of like when people found certain islands and stuff. It is crazy, man. Like the you know like the Morai, like the New Zealand, Samoan people, like they're just like, you know, 1,000 years ago, hopping in boats and just sailing around and finding islands. It's crazy. Like they're like islands that are like nowhere near anything, like thousands of miles away from everything, and they're just like, you know, they just find them. And for what? For why? Oh yeah, 1540 is not the... It's actually 1540, you're right, it is 6 hours. Yeah, they're just like sailing around the Pacific and there's like no other island for 500 miles and they find an island. Like how long would they have just been like drifting around, and why? And why were they doing it? What could possibly have been worth it? And find your way back to where you came from? That's also crazy. Plus you have to like feed yourself from the boat. I assume they're just jumping off the boat fishing or something. That would seem really scary. You'd have no weather predictions, you just get caught in storms. Terrifying. Yeah, I'm sure they fished like off the thing. Although I think a lot of well, it looked like I clicked like 5 times there. Like, what is that all about? See, I don't think you can fall into the ground there. I really don't. I think back then too, they would like dry out the fish and salt it, and then they would last, you know. You'd just be eating like dead salted fish. Oh, is that where you're at, Nine Space? Are you a Kiwi? That's cool. I would love to go to New Zealand. I've only been to Australia once. It's like we have reasons to go to Australia, so it would be really hard to be like, well, we're going to go to New Zealand instead. But I could see us making a trip to both at some point. hit up New Zealand on the way. Are you a northerner or a southerner? What game? Oh, Wellington. Arguably the most famous part of New Zealand the last 25 years, thanks to Lord of the Rings and Peter Jackson and Weta. I've never actually looked if there's... I assume that there's like some, like if you go to Weta, you could like see something. Maybe they have some kind of showroom or something. New Zealand is on GeoGuessr, so don't worry. I know all of it. As long as it's not someone asking for a no glitch category for Home Alone. Yeah, I know there's a lot of Lord of the Rings in general tours. Because, I mean, anybody could do that, right? I've seen those advertised. But yeah, a workshop tour would be awesome. Dude, I keep forgetting to shoot the snake. Too much muscle memory. A PAL Home Alone? I don't know that there is a PAL Home Alone. I feel like I may have checked that. I don't know if there is. There should be. I mean, not having Home Alone in Poland would be crazy. Let me in. Let me in! Yeah, I feel like most of the games that I've played, I've always checked if there's a PAL release, and there generally isn't. It's surprising how few, I guess... I don't know what's more surprising, that how few games made it to the PAL territories, but also how popular still the NES is there. And that everybody plays the NTSC version. All of that kind of boggles my mind. Because I would assume, Zoda, that you had a PAL version growing up, right? How is like that bad of a wall a 502 pace? I feel like my splits are messed up or something. Doesn't make any sense. A 122 wall? Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna be good. Yeah, I'm afraid I lost spawn there. Definitely did. I could get it back here. Maybe that got it back. Not enough. I lost it at the second ladder, so I needed to do one more ladder. I don't get it. I don't get what's resetting it. I totally get it. Did I really lose 0.7 seconds there? Probably so. Which means I should just do the eel. Oh, that time save at the end, man. So that was with bad spawn. I mean, obviously with a bad wall, but with bad spawn, no piranha, and I chase the chicken a little bit, but I caught the edge leaving the thing there. And second try ladder clip. Second try ladder. That was the bigger thing, yeah. Hayo, think about that for a second. It doesn't make sense. If she gave you an extra life and then you immediately die and game over, that means you would have been playing with no lives. You would have been playing as a ghost. You would have been Ghost Harry. She can give you an extra life if you get too many points, but if that happens, you've made a mistake. I mean, depending on your movement, you do get the Ghost Harry in the wall near the end. I mean, there's some lore there. There is some lore there. Thanks for the GGs. I mean, with a good wall, even with those mistakes, that could be sub 5, no problem. Eat that snake. Whoa! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. How many was that? How many was that? Alright, we've trained for this. We've trained for this. I'm so freaking nervous right now. I'm waiting on the scorpion. I'm not going to risk losing it on the scorpion. Oh, I clipped. I could have just kept going. I didn't even have to wait. I clipped. I didn't recognize it in time. I didn't even consider that. I'm still gonna do it. I did it right. I just don't understand why it doesn't work sometimes. take those. We take those. We take those. Oh my god, just shoot me. No. No. Oh, that's the biggest choke of all time. It's the biggest choke of all time. Oh my god, dude. I did everything so carefully. What would that have been? What would that have been? It wasn't a sub 5. What would that have been? I wasn't even looking. I was like... I have to look at even what I did. That was the thing, is this controller, the down button on this controller wasn't working. Like, I miss that all the time. Or I have to like stop moving. Oh man, this is gonna be so hard to watch. I was like, there's nothing that can go wrong here. I just walked right past it. That would have been a 554. Maybe a 555, but I'm like, it's 553 and a half, and I'm on top of the ladder. Like, how long does it take to get down to the bottom of a ladder? 1 second? I was just like begging him. I was just like, just shoot, and he wouldn't shoot. If I just would have stayed to the right, it would have been sub 5 at least, but I would have been so mad about it either way. Oh my god. It hurts so bad. I'm dead inside. That was a 455 without the piranha and a second tri-ladder clip. And I waited on the scorpion. Oh. Oh my god, dude, that hurts so bad, man. That was a 450. I mean, like, imagine if that was a first try one. I mean, that was practically world record pace. What the hell? And I did the slow fireballs. But yeah, what happened is I didn't go down the ladder like I was supposed to. I was supposed to land on the chicken. And then if you land on, then the game's over. This controller, the D-pad is weird. Like when I'm holding right, like when I press down, it still holds right, and I've been walking past ladders a lot. So that's what happened. But then, so when I went down, the chicken was already gone. And I could run into either enemy because I didn't shoot the scorpion. So I could run into either enemy and be fine. But I hit both of them. So I got too many points and gave me an extra life. That's what happened. And that was like a crazy wall too. That was one of the craziest walls. I don't even know how many times I went through that. I need to go back and look at that too. I'm gonna go check that here in a second. I'm never gonna have a wall like that again. That was gonna be... I mean, that was it. The game that was over. There wasn't even anything hard to do at that point. It was over. That was it. Just had to go down the stupid ladder. It's like the last input. The last input was to press down. And that was tough. I was so nervous right from the start. I usually don't even get nervous. I was so nervous because I knew I could do it. All right, let's look at this wall. I'm going to put this in slow motion and look at this wall. Okay, so I reached the wall at 45 and a half. 1, 2. I think it was just 2 clips in, actually. It felt like it was like 3 or 4. Like it just went so fast. It was like... I mean, it was a 46 wall at the top of my jump. I mean, that is the best wall you could get. Oh. It was the best wall I could. I mean, it would have felt worse if I got first try ladder clip. That's honestly the only saving grace. But like every single time, like I just wasn't thinking about it like at that point. But every single time I'm running right and getting to a ladder, like I'm being very deliberate because this controller was being weird about rocking down. So I'm like letting go of the D-pad and then hitting down separately. But I didn't do it there because it's right at the end and I was like, all I gotta do is press down. It's over. Just press down. Yeah, I don't care about world record, but I just want to have a good time. That would have been a great time. Of course, it would have meant I would never, like, that would have been the best run. Like I'll never beat that run, too, so. Oh, man, I can't believe that. Like, can we just all just say that I mean, we can all just say I got a 455, right? We all saw it. I mean, essentially I did. It wasn't my fault. It was the last input of the game. It was my controller. We were all here. Yeah, was that Snake's Revenge? Frentappen. How am I going to give Apollo a hard time now? Yeah, that's a tough one. Because, like, if I could have recognized, it's so hard to get out of that. Like, if you haven't played this game, like, if you're crouched down, you can't rock your thumb to a direction and stand up and start moving. You have to release the D-pad. That's why you see people so often get stuck in the crouched position and just kind of die. It looks like they just get deer in the headlights or something. So it's like I couldn't even react to the fact that I was crouched and stuck. It took a second for me to get up. Like maybe I don't even know if I reacted in time, if I could have chased the snake down. So, I mean, like, at that point, what I should have done is just wait for him to shoot and keep my distance. I was just like, he wasn't shooting. It's like an eternity. I was just like, please shoot. But it wouldn't have mattered. I mean, even if I got I would honestly rather the run died there than to finish that run and get a 459 or something with that on it. That would have been worse. Now we can at least delete that from history. That was Apollo, that was the dream wall though. Like I jumped, first jump, peak apex clip, first jump. I don't know that I jumped immediately. Like you usually jump immediately and I usually like give it a second. So maybe I could have jumped right away. I don't think anybody clipped that wall. I'll have to go back and clip the wall just to have it in my pocket. That was I once had that wall. All right, here we go again. Not quite as fast. Not nearly as nervous with this one. Good ladder. I went a little too far to the left there. I should have waited more because I went too far to the left and I didn't. I didn't like my position when I did that. I could see it coming. My heart is aching too much. You can wait, you can wait longer. It's way easier to go too soon than too late. You can wait longer. I need to be a little safer there. Especially because I was further left, so like it was a tighter thing. I should have waited longer just because anyway. Throwing for content. Thank you, Hayo. You could just like, man, you could be like, you know, the game screwed me here, the game screwed me there, the game screwed me here, the game screwed me there. This was all my fault. Hello, Kev Larson. Thank you for the bits. How's it going? I shot a bullet when I jumped though, right? When I initially jumped. Yeah, but I shot it on my short jump, though. I shot it on the neutral jump. I don't know what 9 spaces means by a delayed shot, but I do a delayed shot. I do like that, and then I shoot it on the way down. Because I'm holding A, so I want to hold A all the way to the peak. Come on, Moai. Despawn for me. Come on. Oh! Thank you. Thank you. Bro, you're a bro. The Moai bro. Not quite enough to save it, but... yeah, he had to get close. He didn't have his glasses on. Shoot, oh, after you start? Okay, that's what you mean by delay. I guarantee it's superstition, but can never prove it though. Just show you guys I know how to do this. I hit the D-pad again. I was like, I'm gonna shoot it because I'm behind. But I hit the I don't need to hit the D-pad yet. I could just hit A and B. In fact, I could take my thumb off the D-pad and shoot B with the D-pad if I wanted to. I mean, use my left hand to use the B button if I wanted to. Yeah, I mean, for the sub 5, I just need to be even. If I'm even, I'm going to be good. It's all right there, man. Oh, the pain. I have finished runs with the crit warp in it. So like my best possible time includes the crit warp. It's just my PB does not have it. So I can be I could be up to like 3 seconds in the red and still PB, but I'm not trying to just PB. Only PBing would be a disappointment. I mean, that would have been a minus 6.5 second PB there. But like that ladder, I'm like literally taking my finger off the D-pad and moving it to press down, which is what I should have done. You lose just a little bit of time doing that. I don't know that I would be able to fall on the chicken doing that, but... The other option is to switch to the other controller that works better, but... This A button feels better. Alright, Moai. Give me something, buddy. At least we're getting something. This has been a good half hour. Having a little bit of a crit window, as I like to call it. There, that's what I was trying to do. That bad spawn really hurts, but oops. It's not where I wanted to go. No, I got the goal. I just can't do anything right, man. I just can't do anything right now. I was thinking about like 5 different things there. I was thinking way too far ahead. I gotta think in the moment. Gotta keep my head in the moment. That's the thing, is that like that's why I need like so many good walls, because like I make so many mistakes that I need, like, I'll eventually get one. That's why that 502 was such a freaking miracle, because that was with the old strats. Can't say I haven't been getting the walls. I mean, only one was great, but there were several that were good enough. What's up, Ivan? You've arrived at a weird time. You can take it out on that snake. I mean, it is the controller's fault, so I feel like, you know, I shouldn't be upset. I did everything right. I did it. The snake lives. Yeah, Avon, I made it. I had the 3rd fastest time in the books. I had 1 input left to go. I messed up the very last input. You think it was I couldn't have been a 4. My timer up on the thing was a 454. I was still on the platform at 454. I don't think so. Like I had walked past the ladder, but I had walked past the ladder at it wasn't even a low fit 454. It was 454 and a half that I was past the ladder. Like before, I wasn't even crouched down yet, and it was 454.6. I mean, I think it could have been a 454, but only just. Well, that one's not the game's fault though, Whitman. It is my controller. Like, you know, this whole night I've been walking past that first. I switched controllers last stream because this A button feels better. And when I'm like jumping up, it's mostly for like the post balloon jump up. Like this A just feels, it's just a little stiffer. It feels better. So I switched to this controller. But this controller, the down button, I guess it's not the down button, it's the right button is a little too easy for both to get hit at the same time. So that's a sacrifice that I chose to make. And because I've gone through everything else, I've considered it on all the other ladders. But that ladder, I had not considered it, that I need to be extra diligent to release right. It slipped my mind. But I can't blame the game. Oh! Alright, let's redeem ourselves. What the hell was that? Holy cannoli. How am I alive? Alright, don't mess this up. Think about what you're doing. Minor. Fall further. Just because I'm stubborn. Off the ladder, Harry. Thank God! I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. There's a little bit of hesitation there because I had to like let go of the D-pad stuff, but I was just like, I'm not going to screw this up. I'm not going to screw this up. Oh man, that's like the quick redemption, so we didn't have to dwell. We didn't have to dwell in the sorrow. For everybody who sees this run, I had a run just as good as that, probably a second better, and I didn't go down the last ladder to end the game. I got stuck at the top and I ruined it. And I've been sitting here stewing for half an hour. Thinking I just never would get a chance ever again to even get a good run. Thank you for the GGs. Thank you for the GGs. Definitely a late split. Definitely a late split. We will frame count it. Definitely a late split. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Seymour? Seymour, you were the good luck. You said hello right at the beginning of the run, and look, here it is. We finished. Thanks for the GGs. Look who is here. Hio, Zoda, Apollo, Unsatisfying, the legend, Whitman Price, Seymour, 9 Spaces, Avon, Mikey, Crit, the whole gang's here. Look at all that. Firebroth, what's up, Firebroth? How's it going? Rufford, everybody's here. I don't know about that. I mean, that was second try ladder clip on both of them. How would that be better than Whitman's or yours? I wish I understood I did the piranha out of frustration because the piranha should work, and I don't know why it doesn't work sometimes. It doesn't make any sense to me. And I didn't get the good scorpion either. I went past the ladder and I didn't get the scorpion to go away. Like I almost lost it at the scorpion. That was tight. I don't know if I didn't go far enough past or what, but okay, we can watch it together with the like. We can look at that. We'll do the Apollo thing where we watch it. Let's see. Do I even have Chrome on this layout? I do actually. Let's check it out, shall we? What's the best way? I should watch it with a bigger window than this. See what the... So it's this one. Oh, just zoom in on it on the screen. That makes sense. Hold on, let me get this to the start of the run here. Take it, and then kind of like blow it up like that. I don't have a lot of experience of getting good runs, so I don't know how to do this like you do. Oh, let me clip it, please. It's not letting me grab the end. There we go. Okay. Something like that. Is that good enough? Okay. So let's get the start location. How good is my start button press? Pretty good. There he is. Well, Harry right there. All right. Let's go to the wall. Well, did we shoot the snake? That's question one. Well, actually, no. The first question is, did we turn it around? We did. We turned the spider around. Mikey will be proud. And now, did we shoot the snake? Extra diligent to release right. Nope. Missed the snake. Embarrassing. We got to do another run. Slipped my mind. But I can't blame the game. Oh! I mean, that's honestly as good as the other wall. I can't complain there. All right, let's redeem ourselves. They are. You got to shoot the bullet and miss the snake to save time. I think my elevator is pretty good too here. I've been doing a lot better on my elevator today. Yeah, I mean, that was fine. I waited on the balls. Oh, wait, no, you gotta look. This is the weird, like, this is gonna be kind of infamous here. Like, what were these balls, man? I don't know if I've had this at all. Like, what is this? I was like, oh, I've got the ones to wait on. And like, whoa, there's an extra ball. It was the all balls. I got the all balls. Isn't that crazy? Okay, we'll take a look at this. I don't think there's much to say. How do you get that thing to get that out of get that out of here? Good for your home. All right. So go here. I intentionally waited. That was fine. I did get good spawn, yeah. I did get good spawn, because it would have been really bad if I didn't get good spawn. And we can just see here, but yeah, I got good spawn. Okay. So we did that. I shot a bullet a few times trying to get the clip through. It didn't happen. I didn't climb up the ladder like Apollo. We did this just fine. Pretty good medicine. I would give that a B. Look how far I went, and the scorpion was still there. I thought for sure I was dead. And I don't know why the piranha works sometimes and not others. I don't understand it. It's so much safer to do, though. I just like it. And every once in a while, you'll save time with it. It's just so safe. You can't mess it up. You just can't. And then I got second try. When I missed the first one, I was like, this is it. I'm gonna be trying to ladder clip for the rest of the night. I'm pretty crappy jumping, but I was just happy to be through it. When I was practicing the ladder clips, I did 5 in a row, Apollo, so beat that. This whole time I'm like, please, Harry, stop wiggling. I was trying to get him to stand still that whole time. I was so nervous. I was like, just stop wiggling. I got it at the last second. I didn't go as far left as I normally do there either, because I was like, I don't want to walk off the edge. It's not worth it. It's not world record. Just finish. I didn't hold up long enough there to get off the ladder. Took my time there. So I let go and I held down. I stuttered a little bit. It wasn't too bad, actually.
Hey, God! I'll take it.
All right, so let's go back. We're already in the 455 there. There you go. 455.38. 455.38. If we go back 1 second, I'm right here. So just for comparison, like I was saying, when I looked at that, oh man, it's so similar. Look at that, 454. That's so crazy. Because when I looked at that other run, I was right here at 454.6. I was right there. And I was like, well, how fast could you even come down the ladder anyway? I was right there. So it was the exact same time. So I mean, that's kind of like total redemption, huh? I mean, that was the exact same time that I blew. Isn't that crazy? 455.38. So yeah, if I would have risked shooting the Scorpion, I could have got a 454, I guess. Or gone for the faster balls, or got the first try ladder clip. There's a lot of little things there. The Moai would have cooperated. Oh yeah, what was your time, Mikey? Got 8 in a row? Darn, I was thinking that JC and TMR used to try to get as many dash jumps in a row. That's what I was thinking about when I was saying that. It was second try ladder. Apollo gets them every time on the ladder. That's honestly one of the most impressive things about his runs, is that he gets the ladder clip first try like every time. Pretty awesome. High 55. Wow. I'm sorry, Mikey. Not that sorry, but I mean, you just started playing this game. I've been playing it for years, so I guess I'm not that sorry, but you're also still going to beat it. You're going to beat it, so you're going to beat it. Well, honestly, out of all the stuff we've been doing with this thing, like, there's a lot of cool stuff that we've been doing, but the thing that has changed this run the most to me is the fact that you told me that if I grab the gold, it fixes the diamond glitch permanently, and it does. That changed everything. Like, it would be so much more miserable playing this game. I know, Apollo. I mean, although your elevator's awesome, I don't know what you're talking about. It really has been a team effort. I've been really impressed because, like, it's so easy to just like, well, I'll just play the game. I'm just gonna do what everybody else does. But like, so many people have tried to figure something out and like offered ideas. It's really crazy how many different things there are, because there are not that many things to still find in this game, and yet everybody's been able to contribute, which is pretty cool. Not before it happens the first time, Whitman. I think we would have to understand it to fix it the first time. I think we'd have to understand it, which we don't. But we just figured, like Mikey said, like if you get the gold, I knew that if you got points, it fixed it in that moment, but it also fixes it for the future runs. So like, it's like, oh, I've got a diamond glitch. You grab gold and reset, and then you're all set. And then what's weird is that fixes it forever. Because like for the most part, it's like you don't get the diamond glitch at all. But then like once you get it, it starts just happening and happening and happening. Like I had it like happening for like an hour straight, like just a few weeks ago, and I wanted to like throw the card out the window. I was just so mad that like I couldn't, like just constantly getting diamond. And now it's like I'm expecting it. I just keep doing runs until I get it, and it's like, all right, I got it, I fixed it, and now I can like now I can just play, you know. And I don't have to worry about it anymore. I don't know what causes it. Surely something you do in the game does something, but who knows what that is. It's almost like you don't want to get too good of a run because you could get the diamond glitch and screw it up, which is what happened to Apollo. Because did you only get the diamond glitch once last night, Apollo? And then you cleared it and it went away? Or did you get it more than once? Because you got it like pretty deep into your stream. That was like hours and hours into your stream. I usually get it in the first half hour. I mean, I get it and it was in a good run. Yeah, and that sucked. So you only got it the one time. Okay. I was just thinking like it was like 5 hours into your stream. So like maybe you must have got it earlier too or something. But all right, 455.38. We did it. Redemption. Oh yeah, I should take you guys haven't already done it, have you? Where's the print? I don't have a print screen button. Oh, there it is. I didn't do the right thing. I want to do the window. Why didn't it do the window? There it is. Oops, I put 454. It's 455. I'm lying already. I was like bopping Apollo. It's a 454. Oh, it was. Apollo took a screenshot. I was at a 453 and a half up there. Dang it, he was right. It would have been a 454. That's okay. What's your time, Apollo? 454.6 or something. 454 So it wouldn't even have beat you. It wouldn't even have beat you. Who cares? Who cares? I don't care. You can't make me care. I don't care. Save these. Save splits. Update them. Yes. Okay, and then I want to edit that last split, huh? 455. It's funny, I split exactly 1 second late. Exactly. Cool. All right. Well, I guess I'm done, huh? That was fun. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Thanks for the support. Appreciate it. Keep following the Super Pitfall. There's more to come. These are only going to keep improving. Ness Cardinality's playing a game with a bunch of brown in it, and I was like, is he playing Super Pitfall? He tricked me. He tricked my mind. All right. Who's streaming? Is anybody playing Super Pitfall right now? Oh no, we'll check the Discord. Let's check the stream. Pitfall streams. Nope, just me. I would raid Sen, but he's playing it. That RPG. Oh, brother. Thanks, Dan. You know we love the championship pool here, so we'll keep we'll raid he who has no life. He's playing championship pool. He's got to beat this game. It's one of the hardest games on the NES. One of the hardest, and one of the most monotonous, and one of the most frustrating. More frustrating than Super Pitfall. Anything to keep him company. Ask him about his wiener.